What's going on, everyone? So this video, I wanted to address something that has been cropping up a lot lately, because a lot of people have been asking me about vascularity, especially since I did the vascular arms workout video. First of all though, I've got to tell you one of the hard truths about genetics. The same with everything. It is going to play a big part in this, but I won't go into too much detail. You either have really prominent vascularity or you might not. But it doesn't mean you can't try and increase your vascularity over time. I'm going to try and give you some ideas of how you can do that now. So number one, you need to increase your muscle size. If you increase your muscle size, it's going to be pushing through those layers of fat, pushing towards the skin more. That's then going to push those veins with it. So you're going to see those veins a lot more on the surface. But obviously this is going to take time because you need to increase your muscle size. If you increase your muscle size as well, then that means in general you're always going to look leaner and more vascular, even if you're at the same body fat level as you were when you were skinny. So even if you were 10% body fat here when you were skinny, and if you're at 10% body fat when you're here when you're much more muscular, you're actually going to look a lot leaner and more defined here than here, because the muscle is pushing through outwards and showing that vascularity and muscle definition. If you're enjoying this video so far, guys, please give me a thumbs up now before you forget to do it at the end. That would hugely help me out as a YouTuber to progress and get my videos out there to more people. Really appreciate that. If you've got less fat, then there's going to be less fat covering those veins. The bumps are going to be a lot more prominent. When people get really low body fat, their skin gets much thinner and you're going to see those veins a lot more. By also being leaner generally on a day-to-day basis, you won't have to rely on getting that pump in the gym in order to see those veins. They could well just be showing all the time. So like right now I'm not pumped, but you can see these veins on the inside here. They're always there. They're always there for me because my body fat is at a place where they're always going to show, even though I'm not pumped and I haven't worked out or anything like that. Also, if you've got a lower body fat, you're going to be a lot more vascular during your workouts when you are getting pumped and that blood's flowing through the body. So I've got a couple of other tips I'm going to give you, but these are the two main big things that are going to take time, but are in the end going to give you the biggest results for vascularity. Alright, now, these aren't going to give you the biggest results, but you're more than welcome to try them out and see what happens. Try shaving. Shave the hair on your arms. That's why bodybuilders and men's physique competitors and all those, they have to shave before they go on stage. Because it's amazing how much just a bit of hair hides so much definition and vascularity. Another thing you can try is supplements and food. If you can increase the nitrate in your blood, this is going to give you that greater vascularity pump, but it's only going to be short term while you've got that food or that supplement, the increased nitrate in your system. So these products that people take like NO, nitric oxide, in their pre-workouts, this is to increase that vascularity, to increase that pump, to get those nutrients around the body. Instead of explaining them all to you, I've listed you a couple of examples of foods that are going to increase your nitrate if you want to try that. My final tip, and this is more of like a little protocol that you could try, is carb depleting and then carb loading. So a couple of days before my show, I began to deplete all the glycogen stores in my muscles. So that's all the sugar, all the carbs that my body had had. I started to deplete that, so it gave me this flat look. My veins weren't that pumped, my muscles weren't pumped, etc. And then I took in loads of carbohydrates. This caused my body to suddenly react like it couldn't wait to have this sugar, so it was shuttling around the body, increases your vascularity hugely while that's happening. This is a great example here of before my show, the veins that were popping out all over my abs, my arms, my shoulders. So this is a temporary method you could use to have a go. I can barely open my eyes now. The sun just came out. I'm in a conservatory. It's so hot. It's blinding me right. So that is some of the ways that you can increase your vascularity. But to sum up, you want to increase your muscle size and you want to decrease your body fat. But they're obviously going to take a bit of time. Let me know in the comments if there's any subjects that you want me to cover, because I'm happy to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I'd super appreciate that. And subscribe if you're new as well. That would be awesome. And I will catch you real soon. Toodaloo.